Welcome back. Exciting news for fans of the DC superhero world. The long-awaited sequel, Shazam! Fury of the Gods, hits theaters next Friday.
The film features Billy Batson and his foster siblings battling a vengeful trio of ancient gods for their superpowers, their lives, and even the fate of the world. Take a look.
The daughters of Atlas are coming to hunt us.
Children stole the power of the gods. You ripped it from our father's core.
Okay, I feel like maybe I should be writing all this down.
Give us the powers, child.
Your world will not survive this.
You want these powers? Come get them!
One of the stars is joining us today. Please welcome to the show the one and only Lucy Liu. So well deserved. Congratulations on this huge film. And even though you have played so many epic characters throughout your career, this is the first time you've entered into the superhero universe.
That's right.
What was it that made you decide to take the plunge?
Well, first of all, I mean, I am a huge fan of action movies, but especially for the superhero movies. I grew up reading the comic books, the actual comic books. And so that's a great form of escapism. So being a part of that, idea of being in this world was so exciting. And we, Helen Mirren, who is just an absolute goddess, and Rachel Zegler, we were sisters and we were goddesses. So we came in not as superheroes, but we came in to a superhero movie as goddesses. So Greek mythology coming in and bringing the drama. So two families against each other, one that's chosen and one that is an actual family of blood.
I love
So
that.
great.
Okay, so let's dive into that. You play one of the daughters of Atlas. So, vengeful trio of ancient gods. And not only are you a villain, Lucy, you are the baddest of the bad guys. Is that a fun challenge for you? Because it sure looks like it's a ton of fun.
Well, shooting the movie was so much fun. And, we sort of, Helen, Rachel, and I, we sort of, in the press that we've been doing, a lot of people have been asking us about being supervillains. They're like, excuse me? We're not supervillains. We're heroines. We're coming to save our world, We're coming to bring our world back to life and take what's rightfully ours. Mm-hmm. So we, in our minds, are the protagonists.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah.
Complicated women.
This is how women turn it around.
Yep.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
We uphold that story, absolutely. And you spoke of Helen Mirren, your fabulous co-star. She plays one of your evil sisters. Can I say evil? I don't know. Maybe very good sisters at this
maybe
point.
rethink the evil. Powerful.
Powerful.
Yes.
And, it was so fun to watch her be embattled with, some of her younger co-stars. So was that a surprise to see that side of her?
Absolutely not. She is a force of nature, truly. And, the power that she has is not just, the strength that she shows in the movie with this fight scene, this incredible fight scene that she has with Zach, with Shazam, but ultimately her, she's so present when she talks to you, and she really embodies just being right there with you. And that is a strength that you rarely see. Because, somebody's like focused and they're like on their phone or they're like looking off to the shoulder, like who else is coming? She's not like that at all. She is 100,000% there. I'll give you an example. My son was 5 at the time and he came to visit me in Atlanta. We were shooting there.
Wow.
And she said, I'm gonna come and visit you in your trailer. I want to meet him. So she sat down with him on this little bench in the trailer just for like 15 or 20 minutes. And then she gets up and she leaves. And out of nowhere, he's like, Mommy, do you know who I'm gonna marry? And I was like, who? Like, where is this coming from? And he said, Helen. I mean, I don't know. That's how amazing she is, that she has that gel. And then I said, well, what if she's married? He goes, oh, I'll just be her butler. Oh! I was like, oh, husband or butler, got it.
Perfect, I love that.
Sort of like, how did that match up? I didn't even know he knew the word butler. Like, where does that come from? So that's her power.
So
That's her superpower.
Speaking of power, you spend a great deal of the film riding on a giant dragon. So that is a powerful experience. You can check that off your butt. But how do you even prepare for something like that? I imagine there's a lot of green screen, but tell us, how do you prepare?
Well, I think for me, and you know, it's different because usually when I do an action movie, there's a lot of, you know, training and learning how to use the weapons and things like that. And in this case, it was like, okay, sit there. and actually, what was hard was not knowing exactly what you're going to, you know, be looking at. So you've got a blue screen behind you, and you know, David Sandberg, who's this just fantastic director, he did the first one. You just have to 1,000% trust what he's saying and just go for it. Because you know, sometimes you're like, I don't know if this is a good idea or not, and you have to trust and give over that freedom to that person. And I think that's something that's actually really wonderful as an actress, because you're just like, this person knows exactly what they're doing. And you know, this dragon was connected to a computer that was also connected to the camera. So everything was so precise and coded because they knew the different frames that they needed for each, you know, moment. So it's an art form.
It's
truly.
an AI dragon.
It's an AI, yeah, all of it. It's, you know, soon I'll be AI too. I was like, do you guys really need me? Or, you know, I don't know.
Well, you and your fellow co-stars, we've been following you on this press tour, Rome and London and LA. And as we can see, it seems like you guys are having a ton of fun. Is it as much fun as it looks? I know it can be long and traveling can be hard on you, but I mean, is this how you pass the time? Because we'd like to join you, actually.
By the Coliseum, having a lot of pasta. You know what? We had asked Warner Brothers, hey, do you think we could like do the press together as sisters? And they're like, no, we want to spread you guys out. We need to like, you know, put you guys separately. And then when they saw our chemistry together, they agreed to put us together. And that has been, you know, one of the joys of being on the press tour, you know, spending all this time in Europe. I mean, because of course, you know, these places are gorgeous, but it's really who you're with, you know? And that's really what I've learned so much so over the years, just working on these movies and meeting people. These are the experiences these are the photo albums of your life.
That's right. Yeah.
So I miss them right now, and I wish they were here because you guys would be just laughing and, you know, doubling over because they're just wonderful.
We love that.
So but you know, they are now doing their thing, and I'm in Canada, which I'm
You mentioned your son, who I believe is now 7.
Yes.
And I understand that he's not exactly he's so gorgeous, but that he hasn't always been super impressed with your amazing career. That he, in fact, didn't even recognize your voice. I heard when he watched Kung Fu Panda. I don't know if that's entirely true, but are you winning over some points now that you're in this epic superhero movie?
Well, you know, he hasn't seen me on the Dragon yet, and I, to be honest, I don't know that he knows exactly what I do. You know, because I want to sort of keep him in this cocoon for as long as I can, because there's this sort of purity and innocence. And, you know, people will come up to me sometimes and ask me to take a photo or an autograph, and he'll sort of say, what were they asking you, you know? Because he doesn't understand the idea of, like, yourself and then outside people, and I think that I want to just preserve that as long as I can. So, I mean, right now he just knows I'm an artist, and he knows that part of myself in the studio and things like that, and painting together, but he doesn't know this other world. And we did go see Strange World, and he recognized that my voice was that, you know, that wonderful character. Also, Callisto, her name was Calypso originally.
Oh, interesting.
And then they changed it to Callisto because of this Calypso. Wow. I'm like, maybe I just look like a Calypso. That one was with a C and this one's with a K, so I don't know. Well, next it'll be X. Yeah. Calypso with an X.
Well, to us, you will always be the one and only amazing Lucy Liu.
Yes.
Thank you for being here. Thank you. Let's tell everybody the important stuff. Shazam! Fury of the Gods is in theaters next Friday. That is March the 17th. Get your tickets, watch Lucy, and the entire amazing cast on this film as well. Thanks again for being here. We really appreciate it. Thank you.
International Women's Day should be like just a whole year.
It's true. We'll be back right after this. We'll be right back.
Thanks for watching. We've got lots more discussion and debates on everything from food and fashion to pop culture and current events. Don't forget to click like and subscribe.